I'm going to introduce the leader here, and that is Ty Juvenile. And Ty is from the Tulalip tribes. There's room for all of you, so come on in. We're all family here. In fact, this is really more like a family reunion than it is any other kind of celebration. So we're just glad everyone is here. Wasn't that ceremony just so meaningful, so spectacular? It was just great. Can you believe we're finally here? It's So I want to welcome everyone who has been on this journey from the beginning and those who have joined us recently. And I want to acknowledge and welcome our board members, those who are current board members and past board members. I want to welcome all of our donors and our future donors. Capital Campaign co-chair Rose Cantwell had said once that as a society, our Western society has segmented our population by age, and that we have those who are retired here, we have young families there, but she also added that we had it wrong. And the Waterfront Center is an attempt to do something about that, and to first honor our elders, and this building will always stand as an example of what our elders are capable of. So we are so grateful to the city for our partnership with them. They have been with us from the very beginning. So it's my privilege right now to introduce and welcome to the microphone Mayor Mike Nelson.
Thank you all. It is so great to see everyone. It has been too long, and I know we've all been away for far too long for very good reasons. So when I see our Waterfront Center, the feeling that it invokes in me exceeds far beyond its physical greatness. The goodness it brings to our community exceeds any known measurement. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our board president, Julaine Fleetwood.
I'm one of those baby boomers that was never going to get old, and I realized that I'm a senior, and these are for seniors, but the seniors aren't all like really old people. So anyway, I took some classes, met some people, met some of the leaders of the Senior Center on the board and on staff, and became really enamored with the vision to make this a place for people of all ages, where everybody can learn from each other. And then, you know, becoming a senior didn't seem quite so bad because we weren't going to be isolated anymore in that old decrepit building.
Now, brace yourself for a bait and switch. I know many people came expecting a ribbon cutting. In fact, Greg Urban came from the chamber with really large scissors. So we're going to do ribbon joining. And you're probably thinking, what in the heck is that? Well, we're going to have 3 ribbons. Do we have? Are you all ready? Let's roll. So we've got 3 ribbons that will be coming this direction. And they represent, one represents everyone who was a part of getting us here. So looking past, but to get to this moment, there were people that went back many, many years, even I would say to the Coast Salish, who were stewards of this property, this site, this sacred site for so many years. So there it is. The ribbons should be coming forward now, so come on up. And then the one ribbon is also for this milestone. it's all of you who are witness to this event, and you're all here as part of it. So, and then the final ribbon really represents the potential of this space, of the future of our children and their children, because this is going to be here for many, many generations. And so this worked in rehearsal before we had any people here. So here we go. We're going to make this work. Okay, so we're holding it high, and now we're going to bring that one over. We're bringing that one, and we're bringing this one in. Do you see how this is coming together? It's working. It's working. It's over people's heads. Okay, but this is all good now. Those of you who are reaching for it, you're doing exactly what we want you to do. Touch it. No, it doesn't go all the way over. Okay, here we go. We're going to take it from the top. It stays in that corner. Yeah, so bring it that way. Very good. We have to do this right. Okay. All my credibility is on the line here. Okay, so now, see, you're doing right. So no, now we bring this one over here. We didn't all go to the same training. Okay, so this one, can we move that this way? Okay, we're walking. This is good, and we're coming together, yes, and keep coming. We're still walking, yep, we're coming. We're gonna come all the way over. This is it, yes. Okay, now lower it. See, this is where you can grab hold. See, it's working. See how we're connected and you're a part of it? Okay, now, Violet, because she's really good at knots, is gonna tie this together. Very good, here she is, she's doing it. Great. This part we didn't practice, so this is awesome. We are all connected. So now you have been a part of the first ribbon joining. They say that there are three kinds of people in the world: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who say, "What just happened?" Well, there are really hundreds of people who have played pivotal roles in this endeavor, but it would not be practical, and you guys don't have enough time to be able to call out everyone by name. There are three MVPs. We identified Rose Cantwell, Farrell Fleming, and Gary Hawkinson. And so we're just going to say a little bit about them. So let's begin with Rose. And if the Cantwell family, Rose could not be here today, but the Cantwell family is here. So if they could all stand, that would be great. And we're going to recognize them on behalf of the remarkable... And so that was Carrie Clay and son Eddie Cantwell and their spouses David Clay and Deanna Cantwell. But Rose was the first person to really articulate this bold new vision. There's nothing like this anywhere, and we're proud of that. And she also was wanting to create a place that the entire community could come and gather, learn, and celebrate. So we honor her for helping us get behind that vision. Farrell was going to be here. We've been planning for some time, and then because his wife had a medical treatment that she really needed him to, and his nursing skills. But Farrell really has been our spiritual leader. He did 2 tours as the executive director here, and he was at the helm. See, he has many talents, but right there, rocking the catwalk, that was at our thrift store. And Farrell was very proud of the fact that every day, everything he wore came from the thrift store. In fact, sometimes Gary would say, "Farrell, I donated that shirt." But we love Farrell, and he's a big part of who we are today. And Gary Hawkinson, many of you know him, everyone knows of Gary. He was a 3-term mayor, and he provided the gravitas and credibility that we needed to be able to successfully launch a campaign of this scale. So I want to welcome Gary to the stage.
And the final thanks that I have is to those donors. Whether you gave $5 or $1 million, you created this building that we're in today. And there's no way to thank all the donors who pledged from their pocketbooks to make this vision come true. So let's give all the donors, many who are in this room, a big hand.
It's now my pleasure to introduce Rick, but I just want to say that, you know, the $4.2 million that Rick gave to this project is really unprecedented. But his friendship, his guidance, his passion through this process has been equally transformational for us.
And one thing I've learned in my travels is the beauty of community. And what a blessing it is for people who care, who get it, and who can get together and have a vision and do something for their community. And part of community, of course, is your seniors. In every different society. We've been inspired by Native American respect for seniors. I'm inspired by all over Europe, how different societies respect and take care of their seniors. It's a beautiful thing to be open to that and then to raise the bar and expect more out of each other. There's a lot of easy symbolic gestures that are nice and they can put icing on a great cake. But what we've done is the rock solid foundation of building a facility that can give our love traction. And that's stewardship, man. When you spend as a community and all the hard work and all the people you see that gave hours of meeting times and frustrations and holding it all together, then we build it and we got to do something with it. That's the stewardship that we have to have that follow through. We need, it's so exciting that we've got that stewardship. So, well, there's a reality. And I'm thankful we've got this building here to show that our love is real. It's not select, it is real. And it's a responsibility, I think, for us going forward, I think, to remember that. I'm inspired how different societies take care of their seniors. I love the fact that we're not siloing seniors away. This is multi-generational. This is a festival of community. This is a neighborhood center. This community will do that. When I was sitting with Daniel and dreaming about what this building could do, we all know there's values of this building we haven't even conceived of yet. I love the fact that it's designed in a flexible way so we can accommodate future challenges. We're an aging community. This is going to be more valuable than ever. Turned in our society these days right now that when there are problems, what we want is more law and order, and we want more walls, and we want more security. That is all money, unfortunately, spent when it could be spent on people. Love, time, money, people. Tonight, we really celebrate it. I asked Daniel if we could have a party. And I danced right here for Jackie's wedding on New Year's Eve. And one thought I had was, I want to come down here and just dance and not worry about a wedding and all the complexities of that. I just want to dance. And I love this group. It's called the Blue Wave. They're the best dance band in town. I got to make sure that the music is boomer friendly. So we had a beautiful, beautiful Native American blessing. Tonight we're going to have a boomer blessing. Okay, so if you like to dance, and if you haven't danced for a long time, you're not going to be alone, because this floor is going to be full of people just like that. And I'm going to be there. My girlfriend Shelley's going to be here. Our mayor's going to be here.